Welcome back there, year 3. Okay, so we're going to now continue with our next description. This is of the jungle, okay? So using again those 5 senses, I'd like you to describe the jungle. So pause the video here, have a look at that picture, study it, and I know you've already been looking at it. What do you see? Imagine your Lila, remember? What do you see as you push back those leaves at the very beginning, at the front of you? What can you hear? The swooshing of the leaves, the chattering of the monkeys in the distance, squawking of the parrots, the fluttering of the small hummingbirds, slithering of the snakes. What can you hear? What can you feel inside and with your hands? What do you smell and what can you taste? Do you know sometimes, like when you can taste the air, sometimes it can feel like you're breathing in this really beautiful fresh air. Or you know when the grass has just been cut in the garden and you can almost taste it on your tongue. What do you think Lila can taste in her mouth? Do you think she can taste the sweet dew coming from plants? I want you to pause the video now and have a go at completing this. Okay, welcome back. Right then, now, here we have put together the key events. Okay, so we're thinking about the sensory descriptions that we can include. So I've had a little go and I'm going to show you how I've put it into mine. Okay, so remember, we are Lila. So what could you see? Well, I could see dense, dark, mysterious jungle stretching out before me, and an enormous, imposing, towering volcano. Using those 2 pictures that you've just looked at, you can add in on your sheet the things that you could see. What could you hear? Well, I could hear the shrill squawking of the birds and the ferocious hissing of the insects. Okay. And what I'd like you to do there is now write down all the things that you could hear. And then I want you to complete the smell and the taste and the touch. I've also given you the part of feel. What could you feel? Remember, we're thinking about inside and what you could touch. So Lila felt trepidation, which means you feel a little bit worried, a little bit anxious. Her legs were quivering and her heart was beating like a drum. She could feel the soft texture of the leaves as she pulled them away to walk through. Your activity now, children, is to complete this sensory description and to finish your plan of Lila's diary. Tomorrow you're going to be writing the diary as if you were Lila. So you really need to now work on that plan. What else can you add into it? That plan is going to be helping you tomorrow to create an amazing diary entry. So we want lots of information to go in there. If you need to, go back through the videos and have a little look again. What have we talked about? What more could you add in? What can you add into this sensory description now? Using these 2 plans tomorrow is going to really help you with your writing. So to get as much detail in as possible will be super helpful. Okay, so don't forget when we're writing our fantastic diary tomorrow, we're going to be including things such as the date and time. You're going to be writing in the first person, so don't forget when you're writing things down, it's I, me, we. Okay, past tense. So remember, it's not what she's going to do, it's what she's already done, what you've already done, because you will be Lila. Don't forget to include the introduction. So remember on our big plan, we had the introduction at the top with the word who, where, when, and what. If you need to, add more information to that. Telling the events in chronological order. So she was walking through the jungle, then she got to the volcano. saw it in the distance. And then she walked to the river. Remember to put that in the right order, the order that it happened. Now remember to include as well personal emotions and feelings. How was Lila feeling? And we talked about that when we talked about our 5 senses, didn't we? And don't forget to use time conjunctions and adverbials such as after that, before lunch, until sunset, late in the afternoon. All right? Excellent. I'm really looking forward to seeing your plans and then seeing how you're going to create your amazing diary entry. Remember, you're Lila, you are walking through the jungle, and you've just seen the volcano that you're heading for. How does that make you feel? What are your thoughts? Are you asking yourself any questions? I can't wait for you to finish your plans today, Year 3, and see how we get on with our diary entries tomorrow. You take care now.